Hey y'all, good Thursday morning. Let's go make some coffee. Here's Wheezy. I can say that this Donut Cafe Classic Blend Gourmet Coffee from Dollar Tree smells really, really good. So I'm hoping that it will taste as well, if not better, than what it smells. But it has a really robust, beautiful scent. Oh my, that's the coffee scent you want to smell early in the morning or late at night or whenever. It smells great, so I'm hoping that it's going to be satisfying to the palate as well as it is to the nose. Looks good. I already had my cream, a little bit of sugar inside of this cup already, so we are going to get all that stirred up. I put more cream in there than what I normally would or wanted. I wasn't paying too much attention, let it free fall. Ooh, I spilled. Hang on just a second. Okay, so we cleaned up our little spill there. Actually, I'll leave that sitting there. Let me have a taste here. It's actually a really good cup of coffee. It is a very good cup of coffee. All right, so I have made it to the living room with my coffee. Gonna sit in here on my coaster. Y'all, I pretty much start off almost every day. Well, I start off in the bedroom, praise, worship, prayers, etc. before I ever leave the bedroom to begin with. And then I'll make my way to the living room. And sometimes I'm also doing some praise and worship in here, some Bible study. Just kind of depends. It just kind of depends. So we are at the point of the morning where now I've made coffee. I do not drink coffee every day. I do enjoy coffee though. Sometimes it's tea, sometimes it's water, sometimes it's nothing. It just kind of depends on what all I have scheduled and going for the day to begin with. And on this particular day, again, I've just made my coffee. We're getting settled in. I've done a little bit of journaling. I'm going to be working on my schedule or things that I have scheduled and need to schedule for today. So I have my planner out here with my bees because, you know, she's the queen bee. And typically what I'm always going to have nearby are a multitude of pens. This is all that I have on the actual little tray here today. I keep a whole pouch full of pens. I have my sticky notes. I have a planner or 3. I also keep a spiral handy to do notes or sketch or whatever it is that I might need to do. There's also typically going to always be somewhere nearby me a sketchbook. I sketch out almost everything. If I'm decorating a room, as I plan colors, themes, etc. I'm drawing out the furniture. I'm drawing out the placement of pictures and mirrors, sconces, all that good stuff. I guess we'll go ahead and just say I am an artist. I am artsy. I'm crafty. I'm all those things. And so I have been abundantly gifted with a multitude of talent. And so, yes, I am an artist. And I don't just say that just because I think I am. I say that because I am. But anyway, I'm an artist, and so I draw out things. I'm very visual. I like to see things. I like the written word. I love the Bible. I love books. I like to read. Not much for audio. Audio is great, but I like to see things. I like to have paper physically in my hand so that I can turn pages and read or do whatever it is I need to do. So anyway, this is kind of some of the items, some of the things I do to start my day. I have some hand and cuticle cream there that I started purchasing over from Dollar Tree. It's the Dermasil brand. I like it. It works very well. I like it. Anyway, so I always have some kind of hand cream nearby, usually something to go on my lips. Today, I've left what I really prefer in the room, but I do have over to the side something that my daughter gave me. It has some tint to it, so probably won't be using it right now just because I'm not necessarily looking for a tint for my lips. Just want a little moisture on the lips as I sit here and do what we need to do. And you know, we always have our leopard print somewhere. We have the leopard print on the tray. And of course, this is one of my favorite bookmarks. And so it's always nearby too. I don't necessarily use it in books, but I use it in whatever I'm working on. So this is the start of Debby Bubbles Thursday. All right, y'all, so I went and retrieved another item that I had omitted, and that's my water. I must have some water. And I also picked up my chapstick, Aloha Coconut Balm there. I have a pot of rice boiling because we're gonna have some buttered rice this morning along with our coffee and our water. And then we're gonna get our day going. Okay, so I finished that coffee, and I will say it was good. It wasn't, at the end of the day, it wasn't as strong as I like my coffee to be. So I'll see if Dollar Tree maybe has one that's a little bit stronger. I like strong coffee. So it is rice time. I'm gonna have my little rice here, sip on this water, and then we're gonna get to it. Okay, my peeps, so here I am sporting one of those pairs of the loungewear, those pajamas that I showed you in yesterday's video. Looking at my little, I have a lot of blemishes and what have you, but this little dark spot here, this spot, that crazy spot there, that is from where I face planted last year, just prior to my birthday. And I'll insert a clip of that, but y'all, that was a terrible, terrible fall. I am still having issues because of it, probably because I didn't go to the hospital when I should have. I know that I have some neck injury. I had a neck injury. I have some issues with my neck because of that fall, as well as a few other things, but such is life. We can't go backwards and fix it. It just is what it is. Yeah. Go to the hospital if you need to, y'all. Don't be hard-headed. I mean, it is absolutely the best thing to pray about everything. But God gives you common sense and sense to use to take care of yourself and others. And so if you need to go to the hospital, go to the hospital. Don't be a Debby Bubbles. Do as she says, not as she does. Because, yeah, just use your common sense, y'all. Don't be like me. Let me correct what I said. I said this was on last year prior to my birthday. It was actually 2023, sorry. A few days before my birthday on September the 15th is when I fell off of a ladder and I face planted into the floor. I hit my forehead, my nose, my head snapped backwards, and there was a crack. It's traumatic even thinking about it. But y'all, I almost passed out. I was home alone and I was scared. And I didn't want anyone else to panic or to fawn over me. I really don't like to be the center of attention. And out of the fear that I had there, I just went ahead and recoiled kind of in. I did notify my family after the fall because I didn't want them to find me deceased in the home, should that be the case. I did not believe it would be, but I did not want them to find me in such condition. So I did notify them, and I went as far as unlocking the front door and the deadbolts and that kind of thing, so that in case someone needed to get in, they wouldn't have to destroy the home to do so. But y'all, don't do what I did. Get help if you need it, and I'm just not going to go into any further detail about that right now, okay? My husband was out of state at the time. I did notify him. He is a retired physician, y'all. So, yeah, I was in a lot of trouble with the hubby and with the children and with the family and friends. But grace of God, I am still here, and we won't be doing that again, okay? And vanity of vanities, at the end of the day, I think I cleaned up pretty well by the 19th, 4 days later, to fake it till I can make it for my birthday. There I am, birthday girl. So I was still able to go out and enjoy my birthday with my hubby and with my children. And again, thanks to God, I am still here before you today. Wiser, stronger, and hopefully getting better. Okay, y'all, so just a little bit more on that story time. At the end of the day, I want you to get help if you need it. Hit that life alert. If you're elderly like me, hit your life alert. Make those phone calls. Call 911. Get some assistance if you need it. That was something that we practiced and preached so much with patients back when. And I can't tell you how many times I lectured people about that, but then I never do those things for myself. And I was ignorant and very arrogant of me to not seek help when I needed it. I did rely fully on God. But in relying on God, we also have to remember that God equips other people to help us too in our time of needs. And we need to lay down our pride or whatever it is that is keeping us from seeking out the help we need. I've been guilty of that in more ways than one in this lifetime, but we won't get into all of that. So y'all just get help if you need it. And yeah. One day I'll probably go into a little more detail concerning that and some other things with you, but we won't do that today. Today, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go cry it out for a minute because, yep, that's the state I'm in right now. We're going to cry it out, and then I'm going to get busy. I'm going to get changed out of my little lounge wear here and get into something so that I can go clean the bathroom. So y'all, the video was waxing very long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here because, yeah, it's entirely too long. You won't pay attention, I don't think. So if you want to see what else happens in this day, you're going to have to come back for the next video, and then you can see what I've done and find out what this cute little face is all about.